Oops, I forgot to add a few things to the video, so I went ahead and pulled down the video, and I'm adding this to the beginning of it. Yeah, apparently they didn't sell out. Yeah, they're still available for pre-order on Walmart, and GameStop says that they're still available for walk-in, that they didn't sell out of their walk-in, and that they're still saying that they're going to have some online available too as they cancel some bots and whatnot. So yeah, apparently they're still available for pre-order, day 2 at least. They probably will sell out of it eventually because they always do that kind of thing. The other thing I also forgot to mention is difference in stock. I don't care. There's more gamers now than there were back then, and the Switch 1 install base is larger than the Wii install base. So I still don't think there's any correlation. But with that being said, I think that was everything I forgot to mention, so let's get back into the video. Alright folks, this is Xeric, and welcome you beautiful, highly intelligent, honorable viewers who will be pressing that like button. And I guess welcome to everyone else who has selective memories. So yeah, everywhere I look on the internet, oh my god, the Wii U, it's sold out. Oh, I'm sorry. Spoilers! Oh my god, the Switch 2, it's sold out everywhere. Oh lord, it's gonna be the best selling console of all time. Oh Jesus. Okay, well look at this image. Oopsie. Yeah, that's right. The Wii U sold out too. Yep. Now, I'm not saying it's not going to be a successful console. It might very well be a successful console, but we can't tell based on the pre-orders. They always sell out, but we do know a few things. We know that this is historic, what's happening right now. We've never seen a price increase like this. I mean, we've seen price increases, and price increases normally, most of the time, result in less sales. But as far as the games, like, wow, that's a massive price increase. And we're seeing a bigger backlash than we've ever seen before on this. And everyone keeps saying, oh, these backlashes, they never work. Well, except for all the times that they did. Now, I'm not saying, like I said already, it might be successful. It might be the most successful Nintendo console of all time. But I don't think it will be. I'm almost 100% at the very least it's going to do worse than the Switch. And who knows, it might do much worse than that. The same way I'm extremely confident that it's not going to beat the Switch in sales, I'm extremely confident that it's not going to beat the Wii U in sale losses. However, there's no correlation between pre-orders and the success of a console. It's just there isn't. So stop shouting about that crap. These game prices are ridiculous, and it has thrown a lot of people off. There's a lot of people who are saying they're not buying, and I've seen a lot of people who aren't buying. In my friend group, I know of over a dozen people who have a Switch 1. I know of exactly 0 of them who are upgrading to the Switch 2. Well, that doesn't really include online people though. Like I have an online only friend who tried to pre-order but failed. So there's that. The few I've asked why, it's the price. The prices of the games are too much. None of them were saying the console was too much, by the way. The console is a little high, I personally think. $50 or so more than it probably should be on a console. That's not as big a deal as like an extra $20 or so on a game. That is absolutely insane. Even an extra $10 on a game is a lot. But an extra $20, and you know that's not going to be the only game they do that for. They're going to do it for the Zeldas and all that, and the 3D Mario. The only reason Donkey Kong is $70 is because Donkey Kong games don't sell that well compared to many of their other first-party titles, so they don't have as much confidence in it. But you can damn well bet that if people do buy all these games and they are paying these ridiculous prices, they are going to continue to charge $80 for their big games like Zelda. I mean, they're charging more than that to get the complete edition of Breath of the Wild. You got to pay $70 for the base game. And then it's probably gonna be $20 for the DLC because it doesn't include the DLC. So you're gonna pay $90 for Breath of the Wild. You know damn well they're charging at least $80 for the new one whenever that comes out. Anyways, there's other stuff besides just my anecdotal evidence of my friend group. There's also the fact that every single Nintendo generation that is an iteration of one before it sells worse. The Nintendo to the Super Nintendo, the DS to the 3DS, the Wii to the Wii U. Oh yeah, the Game Boy to the Game Boy Advance. But we're supposed to believe that the Switch to the Switch 2 is going to break that trend when they're charging more than they've ever charged before for their games? I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, of my friend group, I'm the only one who even bothered to pre-order it. And I'm not even pre-ordering the games. I'm not even going to buy the games unless they're used on eBay or GameStop or something like that. And I'm wishy-washy about keeping the pre-order. I keep thinking about canceling it. It wasn't hard, by the way. Everybody made a big deal about how hard it was. I didn't even try to pre-order it online. And I was so wishy-washy on pre-ordering it that I was like, if I show up and there's a bunch of people in GameStop on the line, I'm just not going to bother. I'm not showing up more than an hour early at tops. So I showed up about 45 minutes early. There was only about 10 people in line. I looked at the door. The door said there'd be about 80 consoles. I was like, all right, yep, I'm fine. I'll go ahead and stand in line. But I might just cancel my pre-order still. I'm thinking about it. Because what am I going to use it for? I'm going to use it to play my backlog of Switch 1 games. I'm going to use it to play the bundle. I'm going to play Mario Kart. But what I'm going to play after that, because I'm not buying $80 games. I've already passed on pre-ordering any of that crap. I don't even want to buy $70 games. You know, there's always a chance. These first generation consoles, they always become hackable. So there's that, right? Like, later on down the line, 5, 6, 7 years from now, I could probably be using it to play PlayStation 4 games and stuff like that and have it be a really cool emulation machine that's a handheld. Or I could just flip it. I don't know. Like, if one of my friends is like, oh man, I regret not pre-ordering it. I wish I would have pre-ordered it. There's a chance I might just let them have my pre-order. I don't know, man. I don't have a lot of confidence in the success of the Switch 2. I do know it's going to make some good games, and I'm very sure that I'm likely to be able to get those games on a discount on eBay or something like that eventually. They need to drop the price of those games. They're just too damn expensive. But time will tell. And that's the other thing too. The hardware might sell well, but the games might sell bad. There's always that. The attach rate of games to your hardware, very important. So we won't know whether the Switch 2 is a successful console until a long time into its life. Until Nintendo starts reporting the sales numbers of their games, we won't really know. Even we might know early. If a week after the console's out, you start walking in the stores and you're seeing them just sitting on shelves rotten, then we know that it's failing. However, if they keep selling well, that still doesn't mean they're successful. That means they're successful in the hardware, but they got to be successful in their software too. So we're really not going to know either way for sure unless the console sells badly or they report good sales on the games. Then we'll know one way or the other which way it goes. So all these people who are making these videos talking about, oh my God, Nintendo is selling out. It's the best selling console of our time. Oh, Jesus. Oh, damn. Oh, Jesus. Calm down. Just calm down, dude. Seriously. Whether it does do well or doesn't do well has nothing to do with the pre-orders. Anyway, so one good thing did come of this, and that's I got a funny pre-order story. If you guys want me to tell it, let me know, and I'll make another video telling it. I don't regret that. I might flip the console. I might give it to a friend, or not give it, but like sell it to a friend at cost. You know, give them the pre-order basically. I might cancel the pre-order. At best, I'll keep it and not buy their over damn price games and only buy them used. But at least I got this funny pre-order story. Some shenanigans happened while I was at the store. It's pretty funny. Let me know if you guys want to hear it, and I'll make a video about the shenanigans. So far, I got the best pre-order story. There was online shenanigans. That's not as funny as real life shenanigans where people are acting a fool. So let me know if y'all want me to tell my pre-order story here. That's the one thing I don't regret. Every other console I've ever pre-ordered, I'm happy. I'm like, oh yeah, I got my PlayStation 4 coming. Oh yeah, I'm so excited. And going further back the same way. I'm not like that with the Switch 2, man. All I'm thinking is like, should I really have done that? It's only $50 down, but I want my $50 back maybe. I don't know. But I don't regret it for one reason, and that's I got a good story to tell people in the future about this one time I went and pre-ordered a video game console, and some shenanigans took place. Definitely my funniest pre-order story. Anyways, that's going to be it. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Go ahead and hit that like button if you can. This is Xeric. Nintendo dropped the prices of those games. And I'm out.